Then I want also to talk about the Catholic Church. What is your making of the statements by the Pope?
What you know, I'm just hearing about
the
it.
Pope, it is true. He wrote a letter asking all priests and bishops in the Roman Catholic Church to bless same-sex marriage people.
Okay.
What does the Lord say about that? Because there is another prophet who told me that this could lead to Africa breaking away from the main church, and we might see an African Pope for Africa.
Yeah, I believe. You know what happened to the Anglican? Of late, you saw they detached themselves from
Church of England.
Yes. So the same thing is bound to happen in the Catholic. I concur with that. But Pope, is it Pope Francis?
Yeah, Pope Francis.
Pope Francis, the Lord will resist him. He will fall in the category of the people God is going to resist. I've ever seen it some like 2 years, but I didn't openly come out to speak. But God is going to resist him for whatever he's doing. Some do with a heart condition that he will suffer, heart condition.
Okay.
But it will be a way of God resisting him. You know, when you're a leader, the way God looks at you, you know, you should guide people, especially if you say you're a religious leader, you should guide people in the right path, which is the Bible way.
True.
Now, when you start to bring in other things, which we call compromising with the generation, where you're saying this is not a match, this is not a big seed. It's not big as you think. But the Bible calls all seeds. They are seeds. You cannot say this one is lesser, this one is big. Now, what happens, because you're a leader, you can get severe judgment. You'll pay for whatever you are doing because people look up to you for leadership.
Maybe he's under too much pressure.
Of course, I believe that. But still, leaders should take their stand. I believe the leaders should take their stand. You know, a good leader. But I know, of course, there's a lot of pressure globally, but a true leader should always take their own stand. Because if you compromise, these ones who are putting pressure, God will not look at them. God will look at you.
You are the decision
You are the decision maker. He put you there in a position of authority to represent him actually. But again, you are now being led by the pressures of other people. No longer the Bible, no longer the Spirit of God. So at that time, it is you'll be required of whatever you have been doing as a leader. So it's not supposed to allow all these pressures, because there will be more errors, and then they will lead problems. You will get problems from the heavens.